School of the Year, sponsored by Amy. Hoyland Springwood Primary. This primary school has received praise from parents and the local community for its commitment to supporting all students, regardless of their individual needs.
So my name's Jen Clark. I'm the head teacher at Hoyland Springwood. I've been there for 8 years and it is absolutely the heart of what I do. And it's the heart of what every member of staff does at Hoyland Springwood. When you choose to work at Springwood, you choose to work in a school that loves the community they work in. Because as a school, it's got 2 resource provisions. It's a percentage of very high SEND, very high pupil premium, so it brings its difficulties, but not because of anything to do with the families or the children, just it brings its difficulties because of what the school is known as. We have the highest aspirations for all of our children, no matter what, no matter if they have got a neurodiversity, that they struggle with friendships, that they've got, the world is their oyster as far as we're concerned, and we want to help them feel good about who they are day in, day out. We want them to see the world through our eyes, open their world, that it is not a tiny place in Hoyland that they live. They can achieve and go anywhere, do anything, because they deserve that. They are the most incredible children we work with, the most incredible families. We are very family orientated around what we do. We do have inclusion at the heart of everything we do. We have to, because we welcome children that might find the world difficult. We have 2 resource provisions, so there's at least 27 children that are in our classrooms that can struggle with how they see the world and they think differently, but that's to be celebrated, because the level of tolerance that our children have and are taught because of being in our school is incredible. And if they can take that level of tolerance and understanding out into being an adult, how incredible will they will be, because we are creating the adults of the future in that way, and they will be incredible, our children, when they step into the world. It's what we do day in, day out, and we all say this is, but we just do our job, and we do just do our job, but the teachers do it so well, and I'm the luckiest head teacher in the world to be in the school I love, and I absolutely love that school. I love my community, I love the kids, I love the parents. It's just the most wonderful place to be.
Wasborough Common Primary. This school can proudly claim that 26 languages are spoken within its premises and has been recognised for its supportive learning environment and inclusive community.
I think I work across quite a few primary schools, and I think for Wasborough Common, it's the feel of the place. We say we have high expectations, but it's high expectations for everybody. So it's around the education, but it's around those opportunities that we give pupils as well. So pupils that are coming into school with a backpack that needs filling, we give them a high quality education, but we take them on trips. So Wasborough Common is an incredibly special place. We have children that come in and they have backpacks that aren't full. And they come in 3 years old, and we need to make sure that we give them as many opportunities as we can to fill those backpacks, so when they leave us at the end of year 6, that they've had an absolutely incredible experience. That comes down to relationships with the staff, the high expectations and high quality education, but then beyond that we have a string orchestra, so children don't pay for music lessons. They come in and they perform. They go down to the Royal Albert Hall, we take them down to London for 2 nights and they experience that. We take them to the theatre. We're out putting learning into real life experiences, so whether that's going to the local Asda to go and spend some money, or whether that's going to a theatre performance in Sheffield or further afield, it's about making sure that our pupils get everything that they need to be responsible citizens when they leave us.
We have an incredibly diverse school. We have 26 languages are spoken within our school, so that gives us the opportunity, that gives our children the opportunity to experience diversity firsthand. So when we talk about different cultures, different faiths, different traditions, we've got children who are experiencing those, who can talk about that to their peers. We have children who lead assemblies who might talk about their particular faith if it's a time of year where there's a particular celebration. We do have some children who are refugees, and even that gives the rest of the children a really good understanding of these are real people and these are in our school, and this is maybe what they've been through, and this is how we can kind of embrace them and look after them. I think the team at Wales Common are a really special team, and that includes everybody from caretaker to senior leadership team. They all are 100% committed to the school and to giving the pupils the best, and I think they always want to improve, so they never sit back and say, oh, this is how we do it here. It's always like, how can we make it better? What can be the next thing that we can do? They work brilliantly as a team. They are just 100% committed and passionate to giving our pupils the best.
Medstead Primary Academy, a primary school that has faced challenges in recent years but has made significant strides towards improvement, raising their Ofsted grade from requires improvement to good.
So I'm Lee Bell, I'm the new principal at Medstead Primary Academy. So I joined quite recently actually. I feel a bit of a fraud being here, to be honest with you, because I've joined at the end of what has been quite an incredible journey for the staff and the children and the community at Medstead and the families of Royston. So the community and staff and the school as a whole have been through a tremendous journey, an incredible journey over the last 2 years. They've worked hard, and I know all schools work hard, but as an outsider almost then, because I joined in June of this year, then kind of hit the ground running in September, I'm kind of an outsider looking in now, so it puts me in a good position to see where the school are right now. And because of the hard work, because of the incredible progress being made, that the school's in a really good position. We're really privileged and honoured to be nominated. I feel really privileged and honoured to be the principal of the school at the back end of this journey now. And great things kind of lie ahead for the school in the future and the community. And being nominated gives something back to the school and the community, because they've worked so hard. They really have, and the children are fantastic. It's the reason why I wanted to join the school then. So when I looked around initially for the job, it was the warm, family, friendly feel that you get from a school, and that's what you want from a school, and that's what I want for my children, for my own children's school. So that's what I want to put in place for children of Medstead and the families of Royston as well. So what it means is that the staff that are here now are the staff that really want to be here then, and they're here for the journey, they're here for the future, and the staff are so compassionate and they work hard with the kids. And the kids love them, they treat the children like their own, they really do. And one thing that as an outside looking in is why are our children so great? And I know all schools have got fantastic children, but what made our children different, and it was the personal development offer that the school have kind of provided them, is that yeah, we're all in schools to kind of get high academic success. That's why we're here. But it's not why we all came into the job in the first place though. We didn't all want great SATs results, and that's why we came to the job then. It's about the love of children and wanting the very best for the children, and wanting to develop well-rounded individuals, and that's exactly what Medstead do for their children. So as a school, we look at every child as an individual. So as part of Medstead, we do have a communication resource attached to the school, almost like an SEN unit attached to the school. And that's wonderful. It's something we're really, really proud of, and it means that the level of inclusion at our school is something that we're also really, really proud of. But children don't see any difference with their peers. And that's something that as adults then we often do sometimes, but the children, they don't, and they treat their peers with compassion and respect. And that's something again that we kind of really want to maintain, and it's something that over the last 2 years then the school have developed really, really well. As a result, it means the school in a really good place, a really strong place, with a really strong trust support then, with a really strong staff, and with such caring families and children and the community. It's something to be really proud of, and I'm privileged to be principal of the school at the back end of their long journey now, but also looking to the future. And I think it's a really strong future for the school and the families of Royston that I'm privileged to be part of.